The Ghanaian market is largely supported by small and medium enterprises. As contributors to almost 90% of jobs in the Ghanaian economy, the industry is in need of long-term financing.
One of the challenges that SMEs have had in Ghana is a lack of long-term financing. There's always the challenge of not having sufficient money's cash flow becomes an issue. And this is how most businesses with the great ideas, with market opportunities, never grow.
DBG's mandate is to help transform the private sector in Ghana. DBG has 4 focus areas it supports: agribusiness, manufacturing, ICT, and high-value services.
We work with partners that share the same vision as we do, which is the transformation of private sector.
DBG's partnership with CAL has helped the bank to be able to increase its lending to the SME sector. For instance, we've been able to disburse about 110 million Ghana cedis, which is equivalent of about $16 million to the SME sector.
What this partnership will result in is increased pool of funds for agribusiness to access to improve their businesses. What does that mean? It means more employment, because you realize that most agribusinesses operate in the rural areas, so the production-related activities, which means that more employment for Ghanaians.
DBG comes into the market with products that are sort of different from what we established products are. So sometimes DBG will lend through the PFIs, that's the participating financial institutions. Sometimes DBG will provide partial credit guarantees. And so those are innovative approaches to funding that will also broaden and deepen the whole financial ecosystem.
The expected benefits to members of our association in the SME bracket: 1 will be the access to medium to long-term funding, access to competitive rates, positioning of such SMEs for potential growth and export of their products.
One of the key areas for consideration of this partnership and what DBG brings is the time that will be created to help banks to build their own internal capacity with regards to facing SMEs and key SME sectors which traditionally banks haven't really gone into.
We once again welcome the Development Bank Ghana to the Global Compact, and we will work with you to meet your vision and goals, provide the sustainable framework of the Global Compact and assist you in becoming one of the world's key actors in the initiative of the late Kofi Annan in shaping the sustainability agenda for a better world.
For us at Fidelity, gender equity is one thing we take very seriously, and it's important that in delivering this, we create space for women entrepreneurs and business owners to be able to thrive under this funding, so that it ensures that our households and our sustenance is secure.
The key thing that cuts across all these sectors is the importance of making sure that the providers of finance, the banks, and the local businesses are speaking the same language. So a lot of what we do is to always work in partnership. A lot of what we do is to try and get common understanding of the requirements of the banks and the requirements of the SMEs.